What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So the Blazers get back to their winning ways. Tonight at the Motor Center, they go 112-106 in a game that sees the Hawks score 67 first half points, but end up only scoring 40 the rest of the way through. So in that first quarter, the Hawks get off to a hot shooting start, and they shoot 71% from the field, thanks to a heavy dose of attacking the basket from Clint Capella and Trey Young. Capella goes for 11 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 2 blocks. Young has a better outing already than he did the game before. Goes for 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 5 assists. As a team, they go 5 of 6 from the free throw line, dished out 11 assists, grabbed 14 rebounds, 1 offensive, and they get 2 blocks, and they're up 38-34. In that first quarter, Cantor plays very well. The Blazers end up using a small ball lineup to start, I would say about halfway through the first quarter. But they were led by CJ with 13 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. Had a block. 9 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Had 2 rebounds and an assist. But the Blazers, they're not shooting it well. And they're still only down by 4 points. And that's due to the play of Enes Kanter getting some offensive rebounds, getting extra possessions, getting to the free throw line a little bit more than what the Hawks went to the line a little bit more. But we hit, I want to say, 4 threes, and they only hit 2 or something like that. So we kind of stayed in the game. But in that second quarter, the Hawks went up by as many as 16 points. And it was led by the 8 points of Clint Capella. And of course, all of those points are in the paint. He goes 19 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 7 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and he had 4 blocks. Young, he chips in 6 points to go for 17 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and a turnover. They get 18 assists, which is +9, and them just attacking the basket was a huge reason why they were up. But the Blazers they do go up on a run, a 24-14 run to pull within 7 at halftime. Dame chips in 10 points to go for 19, 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover. CJ hits a 3 in the quarter and finishes up the game with 16 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, had an assist and a block. And that was the last that we saw of CJ, who left the game due to a right foot sprain. He had an MRI, which confirmed that he has a sprain, and there's no timetable for his return yet. Cantor's energy and offensive rebounding kept the Blazers getting extra possessions, like I was saying, and he ended up finishing the half with 10 points, 4 or 5 from the field, 9 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. And he had a +7 and a +-. So he was making a huge impact on both ends of the floor tonight. That +5 offensive rebound was what was keeping the Blazers in the game. And then Blazers had 5 made threes to, I want to say, 3 for the Hawks. So that kind of helped as well. The Hawks start to show tired legs in that third quarter. Capella only gets 2 points to finish up a 21 for the quarter. 9 of 14, 13 rebounds, 2 turnovers, a steal, and 4 blocks. Trey Young, he has 19 at that point in the quarter, and it was more guys like Kevin Huerter and DeAndre Hunter stepping up to kind of keep them within striking distance. But the Blazers ended up closing the gap all the way, and it was pretty much off the back of Dame. He goes 30 points, 10 of 19 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 turnovers. Trent Jr. also steps up, and he goes 10 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, had a rebound, an assist, and a turnover. Cantor's still doing what he's doing, and he goes for 12 points, 5 of 8, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. The Blazers definitely did not shoot it well, but they go 40% from the field, 35% from 3. At the time, they're 9 of 10 from the free throw line. They dished out 15 assists. They grabbed 43 rebounds, 13 of those offensive, 3 steals, 6 blocks, and 5 turnovers. And Rodney Hood hits a key 3-pointer in that third quarter to get the Blazers to tie the game 86 apiece. So it was definitely good to see Rodney Hood get a basket. There was a time where I believe it was also in the third quarter where he tried to attack the basket and he looked like he was trying to go for a dunk. So he's looking like he's rounding back into shape, which is good. I think we're going to need him, especially if CJ is down. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to play more minutes. In that fourth quarter, the Hawks again struggled to get points. Hunter and Huerter, they're still trying to do what they can, and they hit some baskets in that quarter, but it's just not enough. Hunter finishes out 15 points, but he struggles from the field. 3 of 9, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, an assist, and a turnover. And most of his points came from the free throw line. Huerter, he finishes out with 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 turnovers. Young struggles in the quarter, needing 23 shots to get to 26 points. He goes 7 of 23 from the field, 1 of 9 from 3, had 7 rebounds, 11 assists, and 5 turnovers. Capella finishes with 25 points, 11 of 16 from the field, 15 rebounds, 2 turnovers, a steal, and 4 blocks. The Hawks end up falling to 0-6 when they score less than 110 points. That's a pretty crazy stat. So that just means that they're not really doing well when it comes to clutch situations. If the game is close, more than likely they'll probably lose. I know they're missing a lot of players, but they have most of their core intact. So right now they're struggling pretty bad. For the Blazers, though, in that fourth quarter, it was all the defense, and to me, it was led by Jones Jr., Trent Jr., and Melo, who stepped up big on both ends of the floor, in my opinion. For Jones Jr., he finishes out with 10 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, had 9 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals. Trent Jr., 18 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, had 3 rebounds, an assist, and a turnover. Melo finishes out with 11 points, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, had a rebound and an assist. And those 3 guys are one of the main reasons that the Blazers ended up getting this game and closing it out. Cantor stuffs the stat sheet tonight. 12 points, 5 of 9, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 5 blocks, in 28 minutes of work. And he had a plus 16, which is the second highest, only behind Dame's plus 18. Dame did what Dame always does. 36 points, 10 of 23 from the field, 4 of 12 from 3, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers, and he had a key steal, a charge, and hit key free throws to ice this game tonight. So, general salute to Dame. And tonight was definitely a total team effort in this win, because the Blazers, they shoot 39% from the field, 34% from 3. They shoot it well from the free throw line, 17 of 20. They get 18 assists, 55 rebounds, 17 offensive, which is definitely a season high. 55 rebounds is also a season high. They get 6 steals, 8 blocks, 7 turnovers. And so it was just one of those types of games that it was definitely a grinded out game. You know what I'm saying? The Hawks shoot it well at first, but go very cold to end the game in the third and fourth quarters. You know what I'm saying? And that's a tribute to what the Blazers were doing on the defensive end. In that first half, they were just comfortable getting to the spots that they wanted to go to. They didn't shoot it well from 3, but what they were doing was attacking the basket really well, drawing a lot of fouls, and it was working really well in that first half. But it just, in that second half, Blazers made some adjustments, and they started hitting baskets when they needed to, especially down the stretch, getting key stops when they needed them down the stretch, and they ended up getting this dub. And hopefully we know a little bit more on what the diagnosis for CJ is in terms of like how long he's going to be out, if he's going to miss any games at all. But it looked pretty painful whenever Capella landed on his foot, trying to contest his shot at the basket. But only time will tell. CJ did end up playing after for a little bit, so hopefully it's not as severe as it seems. Just one of those types of things where he misses maybe a game or two, and he comes back and continues to produce at the level that he's been producing, because we definitely are going to need him. Next up for the Hawks, they host Minnesota on Monday. Also for the Blazers, they start their game 3 of their 7-game homestand against the Spurs on Monday. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the Blazers respond to if CJ does miss. I want to see like what the lineup will be. Got some interesting lineups if CJ doesn't play that we could experiment with. You know what I'm saying? I know Pirtle and LaMarcus Aldridge are big dudes, so I think Harry Giles will get a little bit more playing time than the 11 minutes he might have got today. So we'll see, man. Are they gonna do a more small ball lineup? Because Covington struggled a lot with his shot tonight. I think he went 1 of 13, and he did hit a 3. He did have 10 rebounds, but he struggled mightily tonight on the offensive end. But defensively, he was solid. But offensively, he was really bad. So we'll see how that goes for that next game. I don't really have too much else on it. This is your boy P Money. To all my supporters, I appreciate y'all. To all my haters, I appreciate y'all as well, because you're making me do it more. And I'm off this.